area. Get up to $4,000 over KBB.
Rise and shine. You're watching WCTV Eyewitness News. The Good Morning Show starts now.
The only worn-out old donkey I'm looking to put out to pasture is Charlie Crist.
And there was no shortage of jabs on the debate stage last night. Coming up, a look at how Governor DeSantis and challenger Charlie Crist fared in their one and only debate.
Plus $680 million. That's how much the Powerball jackpot is up to now. We're taking a look at that coming up. My.
I guess nobody won last night, huh?
Man, see,
Okay.
and I thought I missed out. I didn't play.
Well, now you still have a
now I
chance.
still have a chance. I mean, this is awesome. It's Tuesday, everyone. Welcome. Tuesday, October 25th, 2022. Can you believe that we're under 1 month until Thanksgiving and exactly 2 months from Christmas?
Puts it in perspective.
That's crazy.
See, everyone's talking about the election
2
in
months
2
from
weeks.
Christmas.
But the end of the year
Time is
in
flying.
2 months.
Yes.
Think about that. I got lots to break down with all that. I want to start off with the weather. Who's looking for some rain? So many people asking me, hey, Rob, when is it going to rain around here? Okay, I think our shot is tonight. Maybe at this time tomorrow morning, we could be hearing some rain on some rooftops. I am not expecting drought busting. I'm not expecting inches upon inches, but maybe some scattered showers, which is more than we've had a whole lot in the last 42 days. We've only had rain like 3 times and not much in those 3. This is what we're looking at for temperatures this morning. Perry's at 60 degrees, Apalachicole's at 63, Valdosta and Live Oak are at 50 this morning, so a little bit more mild out there. Still with the fog, especially in eastern areas, Live Oak and Perry and Valdosta, even Quincy with reduced visibilities. I think we are going to find some fog out there this morning and tomorrow morning. I see you out there way to the west of Mobile. A couple of sprinkles trying. We're going to watch this line of showers approach all day. We're going to hear about thunderstorms to our west, but I think a lot of that juice falls apart before it gets here. Today we're looking for highs in the 80s. Our shot to get wet probably while we're sleeping or maybe just waking up tomorrow morning. I'll break all that down. Full forecast in just a few.
Well, a raucous crowd on hand for last night's long debate between Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and challenger Charlie Crist. It didn't take long for the gloves to come off. DeSantis attacking Crist's voting record as a congressman, tying him to President Biden. Key issues also tackled including abortion rights, critical race theory, Hurricane Ian response, and inflation.
It's much more expensive to replace a roof today than just 3 years ago, thanks to the Biden-Crist policies. That, unfortunately, is contributing to the increase.
Well, under your lack of leadership, you slipped in something to drop the price of gas, but only in October, right before the run-up to the election.
Most polls have DeSantis with a commanding lead with 14 days until Election Day. And early voting kicking off yesterday morning in the Sunshine State. Numbers from the first day are set to be released at 8 a.m. Looking at the vote by mail numbers, over 1.1 million ballots have been completed and returned. In Georgia, early voting has now been underway for a week, and just shy of 1 million votes have already been cast. Just over 94,000 coming from absentee votes, while 892,000 coming from early in-person voting.
All right, just about 6:04 now. A Godby High School student is now under arrest for having a gun while in school. Leon County Sheriff's Office saying the school was tipped off to a 15-year-old boy having the weapon. A school resource officer was able to find the boy and take him into custody with the gun, which you can see on your screen. He's now at the Juvenile Assessment Center and charged with possession of a firearm on campus. In Jefferson County, a home in Monticello going up in flames. This happening on 1st Street yesterday around noon. When crews got there, they were told someone was trapped inside the home. That report ended up not being true, and everyone made it out safely. Unfortunately, though, a pet did die in the fire. The Red Cross is helping the homeowner. The cause of the fire still under investigation. And 2 people are taken to the hospital after an explosion involving a food truck. This yesterday morning as the Tallahassee Fryson Kitchen food truck was preparing to serve lunch at the Department of Business and Professional Regulation headquarters. That's off of Blairstone Road. At least one of the injured was taken to Shands in Gainesville. The state fire marshal is investigating.
About 6:05 now. Tallahassee's long-anticipated Amazon fulfillment site is almost finished, bringing with it about 1,000 jobs. But some living nearby worry it'll also bring increased traffic. Our Savannah Kelly looking into this and has more.
This busy road is about to get even busier. Leon County staff say Tallahassee's Amazon Fulfillment Center is expected to open in the spring of next year. Located on Mahan Drive on the city's east side, the facility will bring with it more than 3,600 additional cars and trucks every day. That, according to a traffic impact report.
Well, obviously there's going to be an increase in traffic in the area.
For those who live on Vineland Drive, this intersection of Vineland and Mahan is of greatest concern.
It's going to make it very hard and dangerous to get in and out of this neighborhood.
Craig Brown lives about a mile away from the Amazon site. He's one of several who voiced concerns about building the center so close to their neighborhood.
We're concerned about several things: noise, traffic, pollution, and just basically the footprint of the thing.
According to the traffic impact report, this fulfillment center will cause an additional 45 seconds of delay for cars traveling south toward the Vineland neighborhood during morning rush hour.
The congestion is already there, and it's only going to get worse with the addition of this Amazon traffic.
But county staff say the fulfillment center is in an ideal location near two major highways and an interchange. Amazon has also extended Vineland Drive to lead all the way up to the center and built a left turn lane heading into the site.
All those improvements were done to mitigate that delay. It's not to say you won't potentially see a delay out there, but it won't be a sizable delay.
Reporting in Tallahassee, Savannah Kelly, WCTV Eyewitness News.
County staff say alternative building options that were proposed for that site included a minor league baseball stadium and an outdoor shopping center, both of which they say would have generated more traffic than the fulfillment center. Well, in national news this morning, no one was able to match all the numbers in last night's massive $625 million Powerball. So the winning numbers were 18, 23, 35, 45, 54, and 16. One person in Texas did match 5 numbers, meaning they won at least $1 million. Okay, I'd take that. The new jackpot is estimated to be $680 million, so it has gone up. The next drawing is tomorrow night at 10:59.
Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
Well, good morning again, everybody. Happy Tuesday. A little bit more mild, a little bit more humid out there this morning. Temperatures climbing through the 50s early. I don't expect things to cool off that much tomorrow morning either. Hopefully, while we're sleeping tonight, that'll be our shot to see some showers move across the area. During the afternoon, we'll probably get up into the lower 80s. Maybe a few spots get into the middle 80s. We got to 84 yesterday, but I think we start tomorrow in the 60s before we bring in the next push of cooler air that comes in later in the day tomorrow. 53 right now in Tallahassee, 52 in Thomasville. We're at 50 in Valdosta. It's not breezy out there, but any breeze that we do have today from the south going to transport in more moisture, hopefully giving us enough for when that next boundary gets here to wring out at least some scattered showers. I do not think we're going to see widespread big-time rains. I don't think the bigger thunderstorms that we may hear about to our west all day today are going to hold together to get here. We'll watch and see if any can. But I think our story is going to be, can we get some scattered showers, please? And I do think at least we have a shot. It's 60 this morning in Perry. It's 57 at Marianna, Bainbridge at 55, Camilla at 56. So yeah, a little different out there this morning compared to previous mornings. Still with the fog, especially to the east. From Live Oak to Perry, visibility is reduced down below 5 miles. It's around 7 miles in Valdosta and Thomasville and in Quincy. So more areas with at least patchy fog. Here's what we're looking at. On the satellite radar composite, we've got this energy moving through parts of Texas and Oklahoma, and it's bringing the big rains through parts of Arkansas. This energy is moving more north and faster than the boundary is going to be able to move east, and what that means is the biggest rains will stay closer to that area of lower pressure, and they're going to go off to the north. The southern extension should have enough moisture to work with to wring some showers out of the clouds even by the time it gets here, so fingers crossed we get something. I don't think we're talking drought-busting soaker here, but as the Futurecast shows us, late tonight, early tomorrow, and I'm probably talking after midnight and maybe before sunrise tomorrow, our best shot to get at least some scattered showers, maybe enough to water the grass and the flowers, but probably not enough to really make any kind of dent in that rainfall deficit. Our futurecast clears us out, and I do expect to find some pretty nice conditions coming back for later in the day Wednesday and on Thursday. Up near Bermuda, got a piece of energy that is at least showing some signs of life. About a 60% chance for development there. Going to get a little breezy on the Gulf today. Winds bad at the south and southwest. Let's put the rain chances for overnight tonight around 50 or 60%. Fingers crossed that we get some where we need some.